Hi, everybody out in YouTube land. How are you doing? Happy Friday. It's me again. Um, and oh, let's see, right? Get off to a bumpy start. Let's see if I got everything set right. Nope, I don't. There we go. Oh, and hi, Eugene. It's good to see ya. How you doing? You are a saint. You know that though. Where do you get the patience? Eugene specializes in crazy ladies. I'm one. I know because I am one. Oh God. Hi NFJ. How you doing tonight? And there's Little Rock, the third rock from the sun. And Gallatin goes. Hi, Gallatin. And JK Pioneer. Hi, Jeff. Let's see. I gotta get my act together. Oops, I got my pen out, get over here so I can see the chat on my other computer. And there it says I'm live. We'll probably hear me again. There we go. I was pretty quick on the draw on that one. Not very organized. I didn't feel like 100% before I started this. And in fact, debated whether I should even do this or not. Are you guys sick of me? I am. Oh. Because I'm one of those people that don't know nothing about but what I do is listen. I'm out there in the lurking around and watching the rest of the world. And how's K-Pro? Is she in here? Is she? Oh yeah, I did see her live with Mike walking around. So she's not sick. For a minute, because she was sick on Monday. She couldn't do her show and whatever. So what's going on there? What's really going on there? And then oh, there's Tim K. Hi, Tim K. Good to see you, dear. Nomadic madman. There's a talented guy. He can do everything. Holy, thank you. She said she just posted the link in the old room to travel. I didn't want to torture you guys with two stupid links again today. I mean, I just thought, woof. Woof. Oh, okay. So what did happen? What did happen this week? Cynthia dropped a video. And now I'm trying to even remember what it was really about, you know? Gabriel wasn't feeling well because apparently she's pregnant. Nomad, I heard that from Nomad. Oh, she's gonna kick our ass, don't you? Yeah, we're twins. Oh, hi, Lorraine. Oh man. Yeah, I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to have a beer. Because beer, right? Because beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Isn't that a famous quote that I say all the time, that I screw up all the time, I should say? Hi, MJ Inzer. Happy Friday to ya. I'm feeling like kind of brave to even come put the link in the chat and see if somebody wants to just come on and talk about random, like what's happening. And oh yeah, Ben and Ashley, the Treasure Warriors, they're going to go live on their channel after me, or, in a little bit. There's Doug. Hi, Doug. Is Cynthia up in West Yellowstone with Amy and the silver or the copper sniffing dog? Oh, lucky. She's so lucky. I think they're back. I think they filmed their part, or because now I should have rewatched that video, but instead of rewatching video, I started watching Dark's channel, D-A-R-C, Dark, with Alan. Hi, Alan. It's just watching you guys because Copper Dan was on there last night and he was showing talking about the different signatures of Jack Stoof's on the various items. But I think it's adorable, and a nothing burger. And he misspelled persistent. And I didn't catch that because I thought it was spelled fine. That's how I spell it. Jack and I would get together, would get along like two peas in a pod, man. Awkward and awkwarder. we cannot spell anything. It doesn't, spelling doesn't matter in the chase. That's one thing that we were assured of over and over. And it's on his bells, it's on Forrest's bells, and it's on it's in his quotes. It's a screw up. Forrest encouraged us to screw up. Hey, it's all Forrest's fault. I'm gonna blame it on Forrest. Hey, there's X marks the spot. How you doing? Good to see you tonight. We've got 42 of the usual suspects, and there's Richard Rutherford. I see you. How you doing? Richard, he's the one bouncing all over the Fennhavers. He's got his toe in all of them. And yeah. So what did we find out? Well, there's a bunch of different people up in West Yellowstone filming. Cynthia's back now. That's what her video is about. And she said she was up there with Justin Posey, Rudy Green, her, and Matt Smell the Sunshine. Was he involved in this shenanigan? I wouldn't imagine he wasn't. I can't wait to see whatever they're cooking up. I don't care. I'm in. I'm all in. I want to see it. I can't wait. We're all going to know this, the cast of characters involved, and we've all had interactions with Amy too. Amy Seeks. So it's going to be, what is the real story of what's going on? Dang it. It's what it's all here for. We all need closure. We all need the ending. We all need to know. And I know it's being created as we speak, and we can't rush these things. And we're just here. And that's why I'm here talking about nothing on a Friday night with y'all. Slapped on a little eye makeup and threw some lipstick on and went, okay. Oh, hi, Indy. How you feeling today there? Oh, that sucks. And there, oh yeah, you guys had a fun stream. I fell asleep watching you guys or listening to you guys, so I don't know. I have to go back and watch it. And I was doing that right before I came on here. Hi, Backyard Barbecue. Hey, room. Any news on the chest being sold? Woo. April, where is she? she's got info and she's hiding. She ran and hid for the week. I know there's reasons for all this, and I know there's reasons for the, for us having to wait and everything. Doesn't make it any easier. Understanding the process is, I can't think about it because I get so mad about how many people know what is really happening and their position and their place in this and blah blah blah. It's hard being on the outside. Hey, I'm gonna post. Oops. We'll see how this goes. Copy stream link. There. Hi 3D Bronze. How you doing? Good to see ya. Here now if I, can I go here and then pin this? Uh-oh, I froze my computer now. Uh-oh. There. That's what I meant to do. Chase and Indy says, I'm bored of the chase. I'm looking for Avalon now. Ooh, what's that? Hi, Joe. Comes riding in with his cowboy hat on. There's the king. Good evening, your majesty. So good. Today is a good day, says Trans Theories. Hooray. Gonna have a good day. I am sorry for the distraction. I am screwing up is what I'm doing. Oh, that's the YouTube link, not the Zoom. Oh. Well, I clicked the wrong button. I wondered why it didn't look right. Oh, there it is. Copy link. Hey, I didn't even know I could copy the YouTube link. That's pretty sweet. Try again. Oh, okay. Well, there's a fail at something. Forrest would be proud of me. Guess what? I learned where I can find the YouTube link once you got the Zoom meeting up. Hey, maybe that's my key to figuring out how to launch it, launch live from YouTube so you guys didn't all have to come looking for me, Okay, well, I'm pretty proud of myself that I managed that. Now I'm clicking. Yeah, somebody come on so we can bounce things off each other and think about what do we want to talk about, because what the hell is happening to the chest? Okay, logically, we know that there is more than one, and I don't know. I'm writing that down. More than one film crew or filming people is happening. And then we know Jens, he is one of them. He's like one of the main, and he's got so much footage for years. Like I talked to that guy on the phone in that 2019. Had to have been like August 2019. And he had gone to Fenbury already, 2019 Fenbury, and he was, filming Searchers. And so he had the handle on the story well before the chest was found, so that placement of him is placement of several of these characters. Let's just say the supporting characters of the chase. And I never mean when I try to figure out the moving parts of the chase. I don't think it's a malicious thing. I don't want to talk like this is, I think people did this maliciously, or Forrest had any malicious intent with this chase other than what we see. It's not. It's wonderful. It's a treasure hunt. It's awesome. And just talking about the characters and their roles, I don't think that that's a bad thing, or I don't think it's I'm not like, ooh, Cynthia was filming, it's like, ooh, Cynthia was filming and she knows so much. That's where it kind of like, and she knows like the role of, oh, that's what I'm frustrated in. It's like, but who am I to get to know any of that information? I am nobody. It's just I want to know because this all seems so personal for all of us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here right now. 55 people wouldn't be here if it didn't feel like some sort of, the chase was personal to each person. It was the connection that we made with Forrest and the whole idea. So it's to try to figure out, it's like the Douglas Preston role. You know what? I was listening to, I got a bunch of downloads from YouTube of all, Forrest stuff. And one of them was an interview with Michael McGarrity and Douglas Preston and Forrest. And it was after, I think, Once Upon a While. Was that the one that I was listening to? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. But it's the repetition in the stories that these guys choose to talk about when they are on stage, and the repetition of how they're presenting this. Like, those guys have this story down, how they want this to roll. And so it's like, I can't wait to find out really the real story, what Douglas Preston, what his role really was, and what the Daniel Barbarisi, what his role really was, because there's another guy that was in this for several years. First learned of the hunt in 2017. It says right in the flap of the book, is when Daniel got involved in this. And so, but when I just listened to him and Rudy Maxa, him doing an interview about this book. Listen to Daniel Barbarisi and Rudy Maxa talk about this. And it was like one of the first, it was before the book launched. So it wasn't even available to the public yet. It was pre-launch interview. And the people in the chat, Chase and Indy was in the chat, and they were calling her a guy, or, they're like, they were just referring to it. Oh, Chase and Indy, he must be one of those, whatever. And Adam Foddy was another one in there. And don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm suspicious. Oh. But that whole, when, okay, what was I saying about that Dan Barbarisi interview? Is when he was talking to Rudy Maxa, he decided to explain about how the relationship with Jack, like how he are you suspicious of me? Not at all. What's the other? Oh my God. No, okay. It's easy to distract me. What was I talking about? Damn it. Dan Barbarisi, how he screws his story up when he doesn't screw his story up, but the way he stumbles in his story about how if he's when he starts talking about Jack and how he met Jack and how he got to know Jack or um I'm kind of suspicious about that. Did Dan get brought into this by Douglas Preston and and it's like, okay, you need to jump into this world. We need an author inside and get into this chase because it's gonna end. And we need to have writers. There's so many writers involved in this. Jeez. Indy, are you a writer? I don't stalk people. No. Indy, you have proven to stalk people. No. What are you guys talking about? Hi, Copperdan. Hi, Susie. I'm out with my wife on a date, so I can't stay, but I wanted to say hi. Oh, that's nice. It is Friday night date night. Are you bougie at the Applebee's? Bourbon steak and Oreo shakes. Oh man. I was watching a real murder interview and was surprised to see Douglas Preston commenting throughout the news story. Douglas Preston is very interesting. He was involved in a documentary about Chaco Canyon, you guys. Douglas Preston is an interesting character, and no wonder Forrest, and he's written how many New York Times bestsellers. I mean, and then we got Dan in on the game and writers. That's all right. This is a story. This story is huge and wonderful, and I'm glad, and I can't wait to see it. I always think I like to be on the perimeter of all this. I don't, I like to, I like to pretend that it's just me sitting in my room and that's it, and that really 59 people. I don't know what to think. I don't know. That's another thing. What is my role in all this? Just to blab, a place for somebody where you guys can all hang out and blab to each other. Hi, Silver Fox. Are you still up there? All of them fiction writers. Hey. I know, but hi, Ashley. I saw you made a video that you guys are going live after me here. That's great. I can't wait. Ben is the one right now that's in the middle of the action. Like I got nothing here. You guys, I got nothing. So yeah, I'm excited to see what else Ben, comes across or comes up with up there, because he's still up in Yellowstone. Can anyone find the double omegas in the gypsy illustration? They're on the wagon wheels. Hey, I knew this because I drew that. I made a copy. I drew the gypsy magic. So I spent much time and detail with that particular illustration, and so okay, let's go with that. What does that mean? So is the double omega, is that going to mean is the end near a campground or trailer park? Because that gypsy magic is definitely a camp near a railroad track. So if we want to take that and put that in real life, and then we see the double omegas in that, is that a clue somehow, or a help, a hint to like you're gonna, maybe the ending is near a campground near a railroad track. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you got? Hi, Albert Camus. Yeah, let's get around the campfire. That's what you guys are, my campfire friends, my forest friends. Oh, what else we got in here? Double omega is equivalent to double X, which is equivalent to 99. On a keypad, 9 is an X, 99. If your little texting machine has the numbers, have letters associated with them. And Forrest dropped so many hints to that, about using a phone pad. That's not specialized knowledge. Every kid has that in his hand, in their hand. Every adult has that in their hand, that little keypad with the alphabet associated with it, but not the ones or the zeros. The ones and the zeros, they're I's and O's instead of ones and zeros. So I'm not going to be able to let that go. Today I found out in my bloodline traces back to the ancient Druids and one of the oldest clans in the world. Pretty cool stuff. That is cool stuff, Indy. Genghis Khan. we all have the blood of Genghis Khan. Right? Or how is that? Freaky thing is that it falls into Fenn and whatever story he's trying to tell us. See, chasing Indy, you have Fenn on the brain, and that's how it's going to be until it's over. And it's not over. You can go look about other treasure hunts, but it's always going to go back to Forrest Fenn. I think that's how it. Oh. JK Pioneer says last day of the week. And Albert Camus. Double blazes. What about 2 or more blazes that lead to the treasure? Maybe the fake blaze was not fake, but another blaze. I know. You know who knows? Jack. How he found out, if you guys want to twist that into however, doesn't matter. The story is Jack. Can anyone tell me what inspired Forrest Fenn to start using double omegas? I would suggest that it would probably have been Eric Sloan. Hi, y'all, Galaxy. How you doing? You want to come in and talk? Oh, I haven't been paying attention. Has anyone tried to come in and I blew them off? I didn't pay attention to click on the link. It will remain mystery till the real one is found. Or maybe, oh, you're one of the, there's 2 chests. Ooh, that's so exciting. For Forrest. Susie, he says, Dos Equis. Yes, the most interesting man in the world. Gary Galloway says, I think Forrest Fenn was saying that all his life he finished and loved fishing, and his favorite river was the Madison, but he fished it and tried, and now he's going to die on the medicine. He's giving, and he's giving the medicine. Especial. Simpatico. Davy, good day. You know what? Modelo. Oh, are we playing a Tecate? Your games. Sweet. Hi, Lucky Digger. Hi, Doug Carver. Got to ask yourself, where were Eric and Forrest wanting to build their bridge over the River Kwai? They wanted to build the bridge. They couldn't buy a river, so I think they bought a creek. Goes back to the cult of relics and whatnot. Before their wives put the kibosh on it, that is. Presidente. Holy, you're crushing it, man. I already said Tecate. Forrest loved archaeology more than fishing, believe it. He did. He loved them both equally. And a fishing, think about this. His fishing spot could also be an archaeology site. Especially now. I mean, or you know, like what if the blaze, what if there was a big blaze, right? What if this goes to the double blazing, a blaze you could see from afar, and then the actual tree or where the nook or the chest was under, I don't know. What if there was a fly, a fishing fly on a line, and you saw that hanging on a branch in a tree? That wouldn't, it would just be, oh, a fisherman got his fly, you know, but when you know the fish, you know, when you're on the chase, that becomes something special. If you know, you know. But if you were just a random person, you would never notice it, or if you did notice it, it would just be like, oh, there's, you know, all the, you know, the ocean debris and the debris, you know, you go to a popular fishing spot, there's so many lines, and people lose their line in the tree or on the pole or on the whatever, all the time. Fishermen lose a lot of garbage, which is, that's what our oceans are full of, fishing garbage. There I go. But that's related to Skippy and Creighton and those guys. Don't they go clean up ocean nets and stuff? I don't, maybe I'm making that up, but I think they're super do-gooder people that are cleaning up, I don't know, saving animals and stuff. 3D Bronze says, has anyone ever said you laugh a little bit like Pee-wee? No disrespect. Oh my God. If I heard him, I probably could do it exactly. Oh, we're talking about fashion. Bronze artist. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And so it's not far-fetched that he made himself a copy of the chest, no matter what. You know, I don't know if there's another one hidden or whatever. But that picture that that got everyone all worked up, that was on the scrapbooks where Donna Karen, him and Donna Karen were standing there in the vault, and behind him was the chest. No, first of all, nobody gave a time frame of when this photo was taken, right? So that could have been taken 1990s easy, so it doesn't really matter. But if it was taken after 2010, which I highly, highly doubt, it can't be because, well, it could be, doesn't matter. Who said Forrest would, can you imagine what that must have felt like to put that chest, actually do it, be Forrest and follow through and put that out there and leave and never come back to it, and you're like, oh my God. At least if you had a replica of your, if you made your own copy of it, just the chest itself, it would be a little bit, maybe take the sting out of it, Tish, and just to prove he could do it while his wife was watching Dancing with the Stars. Hey, what you guys, what if we are the canopy of stars? What if all the people that worked on Forrest Chase or were in the chase and did this and played along, what if we are the stars he's talking about? Like we are the, he's the one that inspired so many people, that he created a spark in each and every one of us. He lit a fire under me with his chest, his treasure hunt. And so, the chest was so dark, it doesn't get lighter out in nature. I don't know how it works out there with the pick was after her husband died, which I believe was 2001. Ah, good to know, Huli. See, Huli knows. Hi, Marco. Hi, Vertigo. Spun into the room. You are being watched all the time, says Little Rock. I didn't do it. Obviously, you saw then. What about me? If would join if I could, rain check. Okay. I just wanted to know if anyone wanted to bounce anything. Talk about, okay, I totally think he did make a replica and it was all a part of his idea. Who knows? Maybe it isn't findable, which is true too. Maybe it isn't findable. Maybe he set his own archaeological site with his own, think about it. That's what he kind of wanted to do. He discovered like, oh, I want somebody to come along in 1,000 years and discover and go, who was this character, But is anybody going to be able to read? Because look at our text. Our text has changed so much. Look at dark, D-A-R-C. Look at, he screwed up the word dark as one example of messing with our language, What's going on? This is why you are one of the chosen, Susie. Little Rock by whom? And what proof do you have? Hi, Huli. Think hard. Okay, don't. Now I'm kind of suspicious. What just happened? Oh my God. My phone just popped a message up like I was talking, but I didn't say the word Google. I am being watched by Little Rock. What? Have you taken over my phone, Little Rock? I have lead a boring ass life, so good luck. Have fun watching nothing. All I do is eat. I love food. Guilty. Oh, Bukowski. Hey, Bukowski. He knows what you do not. Who's he? I have you now. Oh, Jesus. Well, if you're watching, why don't you bring me a bottle of wine if you're stalking me? Bring me a bottle of wine. This weak ass beer is not cutting it tonight. Don't sell yourself short, Miss Susie. Oh, yeah, you would also see me out there picking tomatoes and green beans. Great Scott. I hope they watching. They're going to need some specialized aids. What you get up to. My phone reads my thoughts, no lie. It just did mine. It said, never mind, I wasn't talking to you or something like that. Is it Google? Do you give a crap what I have to say, Google? Yeah, if you're watching me, bring me wine, asshole. Obviously. Oh, all them watchers and nothing to see, says Wander MT. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. No. Oh my God. Now I'm trying to think of that the the shady song. Like I'm about to do something shady. I hope I get away with it. Oh, never mind. My phone always has a dead battery for a reason. Oh, Little Rock? Maybe they're following you. Who's the stalker now? You guys crack me up. This is why I look forward to. Oh, I didn't mean to kick my desk. I just saw myself shake on camera. Whoops. Project Oak Tree. What's that? I love oak trees. I set up a fake bakery at the farmer's market one year and I called it Oak Tree Bakery, but it was under an elm tree. It wasn't a real bakery. I just baked. But Little Rock probably knows that if he's That was many moons. National Space Administration. Oh, good. Hey, you work for, how about, is Elon Musk? Does he need somebody to ride on the, I love Elon Musk. I'd get along with him fine too. Did you sell pineapple pies? No, but I did fun thing. I made strawberry lemonade cupcakes that were so good. Strawberry cupcake at the bottom and this lemonade flavored frosting, cream cheese frosting. Oh my God. And I put a straw in it. It was really cute as a decoration. Uh, but no pineapple pies. Bread. I love bread and cinnamon rolls. Mhm. It was a losing endeavor most of the time. I worked my ass off and then I would get like $60 or something like that, it costs more to, had to get up at the crack of dawn. Oh, while it was dark out. I don't know. I tried almost everything to try to keep my life afloat when it all fell apart, including desperation, trying to go to the farmer's market. Oh my God. Anyway, why are we talking about that? Because I do love food and I like to cook and bake quite a bit. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. What do you know, Kenny? Um, is Ashley still in here? Tell me you guys if they go live and I miss it. David Gates and the bread big hit. I would bake if I had a real kitchen. You don't have a real kitchen? I don't have a real oven anymore. Eugene bought me a Eugene, speaking of, he offered to buy me a whole, my oven went out. The stovetop still works, but the oven part's broken. He offered to buy me a whole damn oven. No way, man. They're like $700 on up, there's no way. But he did, him and other people sent me a pile of money and I bought a toaster oven, convection oven. So that took me out of the baking game pretty much. I can only do small trays, which is probably a good thing. I don't need some big damn oven because then I don't need a bunch of cookies. I think Treasure Warriors are going live at 9 p.m. Specific time. Another hour before Ben and Ashley go live. Okay. Eugene, are you, hey, Eugene, are you Little Rock? Are you hiding behind a different name? You can get a nice used oven, or I could try to get my nice used oven fixed. But it's even like, okay, do I spend the $200 to get a new oven or just one that will work, just one, like a tabletop oven, or do I spend $200 to have somebody come over and look at my old oven to see if they can fix it, so it's like, I don't know, whatever, it's working good enough. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It's the theme of my life. That's like my motto. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Fires burst behind me. The house is burning down around me and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. No, really, it's fine. It's good to go. I am who I am. Okay. Sometimes RF and sometimes no, you have another name too. Yeah, RF. Yeah, I guess that's it. RF. Ovens don't break. Well, I know it's a gas oven too. It's the temperature thing. I can hear it light. It just never lights up. It won't kick the, you know, it's a temperature thing. It's a part. I probably could fix the damn thing myself, but no, it's a gas oven. Don't mess. I mean, I think I can do all these things, and then I just have it blow the house up. I fix my own damn heater furnace. I had a real guy tell me what part to get, come over, and then I actually got the part myself and put it in. He showed me how and where it was. I've never heard of an oven breaking until now. I use the stovetop all the time, but it's the heat thing. There's probably some dead mouse or something that's blocking the. I don't know. I should have looked closer. Mice happen sometimes, right? Okay, Larry. Hi, how are you tonight? Good to see you. And there's Lucy. What does Fan have to do with Project Oak Tree? What is Project Oak Tree? Call the gas company. They'll probably fix it for free. My stove? X marks the spot. That's a good idea. Worth a try. Yes, Susie, call the gas company. I know it seems like such a simple item, a gas stove. It seems like there's not moving parts involved here, there's not many moving parts involved, except for the oven temperature thing. Whatever, there's got to be a temperature gauge. And that's probably what, I mean, I probably, heading home tomorrow, Gallatin. Where are you, Larry? Are you in Yellowstone? Hi, Buck. I have an Uncle Buck. I do, for real. Hope you had a great trip. Oh, that's so great. Make the oven, fix her some cookies. A good baker. Little Rock knows, or at least he knows a little. How do you know Little Rock is a he? Little Rock, are you a he or a she? Doesn't matter. Little Rock is another soul. Don't blow your place up with a broken oven. I just quit using it, and Eugene bought me a toaster oven that sits on top of or the toaster oven and microwave on the shop. I would love to redo my little house. Little Rock must be old, says GC Doc. Uncle Buck was funny. I am a he. Okay. And you are not Eugene. Eugene confirmed that. He says he is who he is. Little Rock knows a lot. Susie, I'll loan you my hounds. They always have gas. Do they lay around and fart and then look around when it happens? Like, what was the age of your first infatuation? The hell? No idea. I had a traumatic childhood. I don't talk about, I don't try to think about any. Is Little Rock Shiloh? Oh my God, I would die of embarrassment if that was really Shiloh. Shiloh doesn't give a rat's ass about what I'm doing, talking about. Yeah, I don't even know. He might know I'm a character in the chase, but that's about it. And that's, oh my God. Hi, Dizzy. Dizzy Dean in here. Hi, Dizzy Dean. Yes, guilty with zero remorse for the steak. uh, you know what, Candy? I watched Forrest's birthday party, some of it back after last week. Like um it was so good. My God, Candy, that show was so good. You were so good in that show as our host, and we had that huge panel. Everybody, that was such a wonderful it had Capro and Cynthia were in one of the frame. I mean, it was good. And it didn't make me cry. It made me happy. Um, it made me really happy that I got to say what I said, and that I knew that this time for sure Forrest was listening. Him and Shiloh were listening. So that's how I know for sure Shiloh is at least aware of, he's like, oh, he would go, oh, maybe he would go, oh, sound familiar. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Susie, that was my final good show. It was before I discovered things, but yeah, I miss it. I know. I went to like a rewind button, man. She is invited and has never been there. It's true. Deadwood? Annie Johnson says Calton Coast by Little Dog was the same way. Make a huge fart, wrinkle up her nose, and leave the room. Why Little Rock? Why would Susie go to Yellowstone? Literally, the family has lawyers watching us, or at least my channel that I'm sure of. Susie, have you been to Yellowstone? Never been to Yellowstone. It's a bucket list thing. I need to go to Yellowstone. Like, I feel like I know Yellowstone, and I would be in awe in every corner. Davio still have a crush on Audrey Hepburn. Allegedly, the family has lawyers. Oh, I would Susie go to Yellowstone. She was Ed Wood. Ed Wood. Kick him back, Susie. Okay. Little Rock, are we gonna go? You're gonna take me to Yellowstone? Is that it? Do we get to go to the Cody Museum too? And to West Yellowstone? Do I get to stay at the Dude? Go to Fishing Bridge? Zozo rocks, but funny. I don't see, is Zozo in here? I don't see him, but that's because maybe because I kicked him out that one time, and now I didn't block, sorry, Zozo. But if everyone else can see you, maybe that's fine. Because I know you talk in lyrics, song lyrics, and that's just you, and that's not nothing wrong with that. Only when you're me. Did you find the connection to the Stones yet, Lucy and Little Rock? Reverence for wood. I do. Eric is synonymous. I love Eric Sloan. I was just talking about him, or I was just watching another video about him today. The Seek No Further apple tree. You know, it makes so much sense that Forrest planted a tree, to mark his own treasure, or planted an apple tree for Eric Sloan. I mean, I drew this drawing, or I made a copy of, or didn't make a copy of this, but I made a sketch of the same, because it's a gift to the Raggies. Seek no further. It's a tree a gift that keeps on giving. It's an apple tree, What about Mario or Fendi? Yellowstoner is good, a 3-day visit. That's it. Are you a ghost? Am I the only one that can see you? Yeah, I can't see Zozo, but I think the rest of you can, right? So that's fine. The Seek No Further apple tree is Avalon. What? What? Candy? You you can't get away from the chase. It's impossible, because if you bring that in. Planting a tree, I mean, forest, it's just so fitting. Mm-hmm. The true solver is the apple tree. Yep, and Eric Sloan taught us that even after that tree dies, it falls over and replants itself, and shoots come. Love is kind of crazy with spooky little boy like you. Gadelka, yes. Uh-oh. Hey, Bukowski, that sounds a little like song lyrics. They're not allowed. What does it mean when you hear an owl hooting? Is that good or bad? Aliens live in owl bodies. That's what that one video, or that one movie about aliens, what was it called? Oh my God, it was so scary, and it was based off a true story in Alaska. And it's the aliens live in the owls. Oh my God. What am I missing? Angry Orchard. Apple crisp. Dinner with walleye, sweet potato fries, and coleslaw. Oh my God, that sounds so good. Yum, king. That sounds fantastic. Um, when old men plant trees, there's hope for this world. And even when you cut a tree down, says Eric Sloan, all the shoots still come up around the. This is still trying to come back. That's what Eric Sloan says. And it was an era of charcoal and a time of disappearing trees. The charcoal industry really. Husband and wife trees. Mm-hmm. Then we got that. There's the mark on the page 99 under the JF. Nice fishing in the apple capital of the world. Is that Washington? It was. Working on it, Lucy. I mean, by bloodline, allegedly knows how to find it. So I just need to think. There's Tom Haffey. Chapman, a copy of Catcher in the Rye in his pocket. Uh-huh. That guy that shot John Lennon. Where's the Apple Capital? Hi, K-Pro. There's K-Pro. How you doing? Huli, knowingly try to upset someone as sweet as Susie is a jerk move. Oh, so okay, I'm not going to read. I'm going to skip that and not pay attention to what. Yeah, don't be a dick. We come here to have fun and just hang out, just to, be all together, a part of the community, a part of we're all in this together, everybody. We're stuck in Chaselandia. That's a perfect name. Avalon is known as Isle of the Apples. Is known as a seek no further, hence seek no further apple tree, Avalon. So was it just by chance? You said you're working on Avalon, and then I just bring up the seek no further apple tree? Or is that our friends speaking to us from the grave? Mr. Sloan and Mr. Fenn, they're at the table going, what are you doing, you silly people? Oh, okay. Thank you, Huli. The banana was synonymous for blue apples. Carrie, just got here. What needs looking at? Oh, wait, I saw my name up here. Did you know that the banana tree is actually an herb distantly related to ginger? No one caught that hint from Forrest. Cloves. Wow. That's interesting because I always thought that the cloves was his Clovis, like the Clovis people and the Clovis points and the Fen cash being the not the arrowheads, but the spear points and the arrowheads too, but Clovis people. But that's a good one. I did not know that ginger and bananas were related. I know where the bullfrog capital and the crawfish capital are, says Lucky. I just heard an owl hooting in the night of Forrest's birthday. Anyone that is trolling Susie, just mute them. Yeah. I just bought sliced apples for snacking tonight. That's a good snack. I have a peach. And I've got tomatoes coming out my ears. Oh my God, I just picked some beautiful, huge, really good ones tonight. Not a huge apple eater. Best apples come from Minnesota, hey. Our five senses apply. Yes, Silver Fox. I am in on that. And you know what? Who else used all? Um, Eric Sloan, when he was a sign painter, he made a billboard for a brake company, or tire company. Now I can't remember, where it smelled like burning rubber. Like, so he had it so when you drove by the billboard, you could smell it. He added another element to his advertisement. Oh, I'm blowing that story, and it's so good. It's in his book 80. It's in 80, Eric Sloan's book 80. That story about him making that smelled like your brakes were burning. And I can't remember how he did it. He tells everybody, he's just clever as hell. And so I think Forrest, he did use, that for inspiration, used Eric for inspiration, including his, and Eric also did the Gremlin book, where it's invisible ink on one page that you have to put lemon juice on it for it to show up. That's in a real book of Eric Sloan's. So Eric loved that extra element, that another sense added to your experience. And I think Forrest liked to use that in his writing, that when he described the smell of the brown gravy, and that he just, but that we all could understand, and we could all understand getting water sprayed on us from a pothole. And we could all imagine when he was talking about toasting the bread and putting different jams, and then his mom said it was strawberry shortcake or whatever, we could all imagine that, he liked to add in those elements as well. So the hint is referring, is in Teachers with Ropes, and Irv's the man in the car outside looking in. Oh, that picture. I'm picturing it in my head right now. But what about that, Eugene? Okay, K-Pro says, what? Yeah, K-Pro. Silver, I might be heading up there in the next couple weeks. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yes, Silver Fox. Oh, honey crisp apple. Minnesota wins the apple game. Our University of Minnesota has got that, and they invent the best apples. What are you drinking? I am drinking a Budweiser 55 calorie low carb beer. It tastes like water with a splash of beer. It's almost flat. They're like right away when you open them, they're almost flat because there's so much water in them. There's barely any carbonation. But this way I get to drink 5 of them and not be wasted. Especially if Little Rock, whoever's stalking me, whoever's searching, or what did he say? Watching me. If you're watching me, bring me a bottle of wine. Hi, Anthony Sullivan. Picture bedtime. Oh, you baby, what good am I? Haven't been, oh, I hope you're not being a dick, Lucky Digger. Don't. Oh, it's serious. I mean, it's a real thing, you guys. It's a real serious thing. And and don't mess with it, please. It's not funny. It's horrible. It's horrible. The window has herb last name initial within the glass, a big M, just like herb signs his last name first initial. You have not had one. Have fun. Just popped in for some, hi, Uncle Titus, for some Fennhaven, but found Sloan instead. Questions, are you pissed yet? No. Me? Oh, where'd you hear that? She postponed her camp out. Those apples were from production farms. What apples? How do you like them apples? I'm so lost. Carol, I'm sorry. I know. Okay, turn to focus. Okay, April, because Monday you were sick and couldn't come on your show and say what you were going to give out sources, and you got info and sources. I'm total jelly. A good apple must be earned. Or invented at the University of Minnesota. Is there really such thing as a blue apple? Have a Jack Daniels. Escargot. So the rock's having snails. In the time before production farms, every farm had an apple tree. Nope, every farm had 2 apple trees, because you can't grow apples from just one tree, I don't think. I think you need 2 trees next to each other so they produce apples. Is that true? I could be making that shit up. Susie, one source made a video and wants his name out. So that will be out, and we will go over some of the estate stuff pertaining to the chase. What do you mean estate stuff? Oh, like, oh, right. So apparently, in the lawsuit, is 200 pages missing. Is that what you're talking about? That 200 pages of the inventory of Forest Estate is missing, which would be irrelevant because the only thing that they were looking for in that was the chest itself. I think, wasn't that the purpose? Wasn't that what's that one lady who shall not be named? Isn't that what she was searching for in the inventory list? Wanted to see if it was a part of the, and once it said no, it's not a part of the estate, she was like, I don't know. But obviously you know more, and so it'll be very I can't wait to find out. I mean, all those little details that you guys know, that you know, people know bits. I don't know. There's a lot of players out there, and everybody has a piece. And it's for those of us that don't know nothing, that got squat. It's so painful to not know. Want to know. Good night, my lady. Good night, my king. 1,000 inches backward. You never turn your back on the king, right? Is that what the deal is? I don't know. Susie, yes, but there's more. Always more. I know. That's what keeps us here. Most fruit tree, that's true, Susie. Cherry tree need more to pollinate. Most fruit trees need 2. Okay. Thank you, Eugene, for validating that. I thought that was a true fact, but what the heck is everyone talking about? Apples. Well, it was because of, guess what? It was because of this guy. You probably have Oh my God. I can't even imagine the copy of the Reverence for Wood book that you have. Don't you have a great, awesome collection of Eric Sloan books, including this? But this is what we were talking about. It's Seek No Further. This tree is called Seek No Further Apple Tree. It's a gift to the Raggies. It's a gift to the poor so they can, it's a gift that an apple tree is a gift that keeps on giving. Like those, Eric's story. About the Seek No Further apple tree. And what if Forrest Fenn planted apple tree? Because that would be a great place to mark where your treasure is hidden. An apple tree. Somehow my book automatically opens up to page 99. The canyon down. Yeah, and then there's the broad air or the King's Arrow. Oh, this way. There. Anyway, what am I looking? What are we doing? You mad as a watch. You're mad as a watch at 3 o'clock. I don't know what that means. Oh, I like anal snacks. Oh, troll. The crabapple tree was the blaze and the twig. Buffalo Bill Cody's favorite drink concoction was bourbon and apple juice. Tom Mahaffey says page 41. And what do we got on 41? Oh, that's this one. And a landmark that would stand the test of time. My little notes say a graveyard is a landmark that would stand the test of time. The window, and it's a block north of our house. See, it just seems so there's directions here, you know? A graveyard is a landmark, whether it's not, you know, he says the chest was not in a graveyard and all that. Fine, stay out of the graveyards, but it doesn't mean it's not a landmark, you know? Crabapple trees are present in Yellowstone. Interesting. Oh, crabapple trees are awesome. Anthony Sullivan, you too. Good night, Anthony. Thanks for stopping. I'm always banned. Richard Rutherford, you're not banned. Not here. Or I don't know. What'd you do? Do you deserve to be banned? Okay, so I just checked the cooler and all I found was a White Claw. Things are going to hell here. Oh, poor Larry. White Claws are good. But it's like they go down fast. But those are strong. I could have a couple of those, but then it's just best I don't drink too much. How much can a grizzly bear? Is that your wish, Richard Rutherford? But X, are you finished with your book? Who's writing a book? Everybody's writing a book. There's so many writers in this chase. Ooh, apples and peanut butter. That's a good snack. Lucy came up with. We're literally talking about apples. I thought a connection I was missing. We literally are talking about apples because the apple tree could be. Page 41 is a reference for, page 41 in reverence for wood. Okay. There I imagine grew the first seek no further apple tree. And look at Eric Sloan. He draws where the tree tipped over and then it's still showing up 200 years later. That tree. Look at this, how he did the timeline. It says 1865 and then 1965. You know? Wow. I like to read, not write. Both of them things are hard. I just figured out what links the chapters. Oh, like you're thinking that the reverence for wood and the thrill of the chase chapters are linked. So I thought he was going to sell me a copy. Oops, I just figured out what the copy of what. So it's hard seltzer going to be like wine coolers where all get all popular, then they go out of existence? Probably. So everyone gets over this carb thing. Like whoever thought they would come up with, we need low carb beer. Jim K. Okay. Good night, Tim. He says, I'm off to dreamland. I hope all you have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Susie, thank you for sharing your evening with us. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. Lucy, still laughing about A positive. I'll give you a copy when I'm finished. Zima. Remember Zima? Reverence for Wood is a great book. It is. It's full of information. This little tiny book. And this is what made me, this used to be like a voice when you're a Boy Scout. They used to give these to all the Boy Scouts. You get your blue uniform, you get your neck scarf, you get a copy of Reverence for Wood, and off you go. But that's what got me thinking. That's what had me up there in the Taos area, Angel Fire, and that Boy Scout camp. It was the mixture of the chapter with him singing, right before this, because this image to me is describing an all male campsite, an all male camp out. And so there's an actual Boy Scout camp right across from the Vietnam Memorial where the helicopter happens to be. An Angel Fire. Angel Fire is also here's the last, here's page 147, and this is where he's talking about busy lighting candles at both ends. And when you're lighting candles at both ends, that seems like an angel fire. So a lot of those, that's what got me. That's where I was when the chase ended. Of course, you guys, everyone in here already knows my boring stories about all that. But it was reverence for what, and that was a connection that I made. That's when because I was diving in deep to the Eric Sloan connection and Eric Sloan Return to Tao's book. Return to Tao's. And he wrote that book twice. Because he went back to Taos to take his wife. At the time, I can't remember which wife it was, but one that he didn't stay married to, didn't end with, wasn't Mimi. But anyway, it was this Taos area, and he actually lived in Leon Gaspar's guest house in Taos. Eric Sloan. And Forrest Finn handled both of those guys' artwork. And so it's just like so many connections to that area. It was like, ooh, hot on the trail there. But now it's just like, nope. Well, obviously said it was in Wyoming, and it's got to be in Yellowstone. This is the biggest advertising for Yellowstone I've ever seen. Look at his chest, his body, his bones are where he wanted to go. Where is he? Okay, what am I missing? How much longer? I bet Amy Six has a copy of what? Zima's went out years ago. I used to throw an otter pop in to give it flavor. That's great. Is it snowing in Yellowstone yet? God, don't say that. You've been watching Treasure Warriors? Snow, yes, above 13,000. 13,000 seems too high. Is everything? Treasure Warriors should be on soon. Oh, yeah. Good. Tag team. Next. I'm interested in the chapter links. 25 minutes, Lucky. Oh, yeah, they're going to try to go on it. My time is 11 o'clock. Their time is 9 o'clock p.m. on the West Coast. Hard seltzers replace wine coolers. I know, they're expensive as hell, too. And it's such a marketing scam, those things. Because you don't get a 12-pack of them. They sell them in like an 8-pack, or a 10-pack. It's not even, it's a scam. Good luck. Malt beverages replaced wine coolers. That's funny, Larry. I have seen snow every week of every month in the Rockies. Oh, interesting. Of course, it's mountains. Welcome to the mountains. Now behave. Okay, you guys. I don't know. Should we just be done? I got nothing. Got nothing else. And I don't know enough. I don't know any gossip. I can only make I can make up stuff. You want me to make up stuff? Okay, bro, missed that. Nomadic Man told everybody that he heard you were pregnant. That's what was wrong one day. And then Tim piped in and said it was twins. Yep, that's what you get. That's what you missed when you. Sorry about that. Oh, here. For some reason, I'm thinking Jack cannot sell the treasure chest, and I think I know why. It's bothered me for months. Yeah, why don't we get to know? But you know what? What makes the most sense if Jack is to use the story for publicity and any movies or documentary or anything else. If this is going to be on Netflix or HBO or whatever, if this is going to be a thing, it would be so much more advantageous to wait until everybody got on board with the story, until this got in front of more people and got more attention and people were invested in the story. I think it would be a smart move. Just that could he tell us that? Wouldn't that be nice to hear? Like, yeah, I'm gonna sell it after whatever, or I'm working on this. I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's not knowing. We didn't get to know any. It's like we don't get to know anything, and that's what's, which is too much. Not getting to know anything except for. So he's glad the morning sickness is over. Okay, bro, I'm sorry. Mike told us all Monday when the forest map, when Dan gave the forest map, Copper Dan, they didn't do their normal show. It was just Mike and Dan. And he said that Christy was sick. That's what he told us all. So, of course, we're going to make up. We're going to go with that. Poor April. Yeah, gold fever. This is the more informative show. I watched the others tonight. Susie hits very strong points. Well, high five, Leaf. Good to see ya. Thanks for that. K-Pro, Madison is the rainbow. 2 ends are 9 Mile and Quake Lake. Q, says the rock. 2 watches, 2 mirrors, 2 frogs. The flood, the promise with the rainbow. Mike's pregnant. Lucy says, I totally agree with your Canopy of Stars opinion. Oh, Lucy. Right. I think we are the stars. We are every one of us is one of Forrest's stars. Mm-hmm. He set the blaze underneath us. Mark Tinman says your bed looks comfy. It is. I don't think there's 2 chests. I just like to push the idea because it's fun. That's right. That's right. We like to talk about this stuff because it's fun and we don't know. And so let's, you know, five face cards is a blaze. Yes, it is, Richard Rutherford. Yes, it is. That's called a blaze in poker. And we do know poker is involved in our game because it says it on page 5. You play whether you like it or not. I think I have a mild fever, but don't know how to check it out with a thermometer. Oh no, Davio, you're not feeling well either. You're sick. It sucks. I like how stars basically burn hydrogen and create helium, and these two elements begin each blaze. Clever. Do you need to study for a COVID test? Oh my God, the COVID test is the worst. Either the COVID test is the worst, A, or B, I had the worst nurse in the world. Either the person who gave me the COVID test hates her job and was evil and decided she didn't, or that test sucks for everybody because it was horrible, like horrible. I heard there are 3 chests. Oh, okay, let's make up that. There are. Rudy Green has one. Rudy Green has one of those replica chests that were made by those people. Chills sometimes indicate a fever. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Davio. Crawl in your bed and just drag your phone and hang out and listen. Get some rest. Hang with your friends. There are 4 chests. Okay. Oh, good. Good. She had a bone to pick, Susie. Who? Thanks, X marks the spot. It says great, great show. Chill, yes. Drink water, yes. Here, I will too, just because you said it. If you're correct, why don't you have chest hay? Mine wasn't bad. They were not supposed to swab up them. See, I had a very mean, crabby lady that didn't like the looks of me one bit. Or something. I don't know. I saw a nurse that said the nasal swabs contain carcinogens. All for nope. That's not happening on this channel. Nope. That's not a thing. That there's some silly Budweiser. That Budweiser you're drinking is water. I know it is. So I guess premium light lager. (2.4% alcohol. It's just silly. It's not even barely silly water. That's why I want whoever's watching me to go bring me a bottle of wine. Oh. Why do ants get sick? Let's hear it. Dad jokes. Why don't ants get sick? Because they have antibodies. have little antibodies. Oh, hello, searchers community. Oh, hi, Brian Gates. Nice to see you. Very busy with man weekend at Holiday Acres. Whatever, Holiday Acres. Awesome. Sounds good. Wine and Viagra being delivered now. Give me about 20. Don't be surprised when 5 bottles of wine show up. Well, that would be great. Alan. Oh, shit. I don't know, kids. Should I crack another one or should we just go 10 minutes to Ashley and, yeah, let's see what Ben has to say. He's the one that's been bouncing around like a bundle of energy up in Yellowstone for realsy. He saw a bear. They saw a bear and it walked across the road. It's awesome. I have a question. Would you live in 0G or are you too gangster? I would live in 0G. It's too late for that. I've got too much flabby skin. I would gravity ruined me already. Oh no. Hell yeah. I'd be quite content on Mars. Elon. Excuse me, Elon. I'd be fine on Mars. Isn't it like a time warp thing too, where I wouldn't get older? It would take a long time to get there, but I wouldn't get any older because of how space works. Bye, JK Pioneer. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. There's an app for taking temperatures that you can download on your phone. Is that a true thing? That's super cool if it is. That is awesome. Bobby D. Hi, Bobby D. Bye. Zero gangsta. Oh. Drive safe, Brian. Holiday Acres. Sounds lovely. Gotta go, everyone. See you on the flip flop. Yep, those guys, 9 minutes. Are you wearing a wedding ring? No. I'm wearing a turquoise ring and a opal. This is my grandma's. This one just fits this finger perfect. Even on a concentric ring floored gravity creating spaceship, there's still be a matter of some space sickness, but not much. You gearing up to go, 5-leaf? I wouldn't mind being in 0G for a few months, says Carrie. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to take a potty break, so I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna call it a night. And we'll see you guys all over on Treasure Warriors. That's Ben and Ashley. Ben's up in Yellowstone. Ashley is in someplace else, not there. California way. But let's see what they have to say. No, man. Yes, I heard there was a temperature app. Trouble is getting the phone inserted into the cavity area. But yeah. Oh, that's not the cavity you're thinking of. Oh. Hi, Pixel Ninja. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, until we meet again, there goes Alan parachuting out of here, taking the money and running. Okay, and I'm going to click buttons somewhere. It says end on YouTube.